Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into Caught in the Act Unfaithful. Now, I will say this. This is not as juicy as the others have been, but still caught in the act. Let's go. So this is Jessica and Evan. They have known each other since like elementary school or something like that. And he's a musician, and she said she was scrolling on Instagram. She heard a song she liked. She realized it was him. She even made like a TikTok dance to it. And he let her know that he's been in love with her his whole life. And now they've been together for 1 year. So Tammy asked her, like, what is the problem? And she said that, with him being a musician, they don't see each other a lot. They live 45 minutes away from each other. But she doesn't feel like he is making her a priority in his life, like she is making him a priority in her life. And she said that, she thinks he genuinely wants her to be happy. That's why she thinks he's good for her. So as they were talking, she was kind of talking about how she pretty much self-sabotages her relationships. And Tammy was giving her an example how she did that in the past, because she would be in a relationship, it would be going good, and she just didn't think it would last. So she says, yes, that's what I do. And Tammy said, are you not telling me something? And she said in 2018, she lost her father because he unalived himself. And she and Evan bonded because Evan's mother unalived herself. So that is why she feels like they're good together, because they have these similarities and they've helped each other out and they've been there for each other. So Tammy's face is like this because Jessica just told her that the people that Evan hang around, she feels like they don't know who she is as his girlfriend. And she was saying, do you think that this is the person he's cheating with? The girl he's writing a song with? And she says, yes, because she doesn't know about me. So Tammy's going to take the case. So they find Evan at the studio with this particular girl, and they're just in the studio, and he had some rings on, and she said she loved the rings. By the way, he got on one knee pretending like he was going to propose and didn't. But they're just in the studio. Nothing is really going on. This is day one. This is day two. And I don't know what it is about this show, but these guys love to take these girls shopping. So he and her are there, and he tells her how good she looks in her outfit. He's being very helpful, holding things for her while she changes clothes and stuff. And it was really innocent, but still, Jessica doesn't know what's going on. So then they follow them to the tattoo shop. And he is saying that he wants to get this tattoo with her. This is the most meaningful tattoo that he has. She's very excited. And he said he wouldn't want to do this with anyone else. This is going to be devastating. So, child, the detectives are getting bold, right? So this is the lady that's sitting next to Evan. She is the detective. And he was on the phone with Jessica. And he was like, let me call you back. And she was like, ooh, who was that? He was like, that's my girlfriend, Jessica. Like, she's great and everything. And then he said, he brought up the girl, Liza. She's the one that's the musician with him. And he was like, Jessica is awesome and this, that, and the third. But Liza is my best friend. Like, I really enjoy being around her. This is going to hurt Jessica. So Jessica gets to the headquarters, and Tammy is explaining why Ken is there, what they're doing, and all of that. And then they start showing her the video because, of course, Tammy said, are you ready? And, of course, she said yes. So this is Jessica's face when she hears Evan tell Liza that him not being in a relationship, he misses it because of Liza, right? And he's like, I can't keep my hands off of you. And Tammy's like, he's so aggressive. And she's like, he's like that with me. So this is Jessica's face when Tammy shows her the clip of them going to the tattoo shop. She tells Tammy, before she listens to the video, that he said that they were going to get tattoos together and he was going to put her name on his knuckles. When she finishes that sentence, Tammy plays the video where he tells Liza, oh, I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm going to get your name put on my knuckles. This is where this face comes from. That is crazy. He literally tells her and Liza the same thing over and over. She can't believe it. So then she plays the part of the tape when he tells Liza that he loves her, and they go on and get the tattoos, and he's like, this is the best thing ever. She is, say it with me, devastated. This is what this is. Then, like, this is continuation, because Tammy shows her the tape where they follow him to a bar, and her detective had come in and talked to her about the FaceTime. I had said it was Jessica, but it was Liza that was on the FaceTime before. And she was like, how can you be friends with a girl like that and not, have something for her? He was like, Liza is his best friend, and Jessica is a great girlfriend. He did say that about her, but he was like, Liza is just his best friend, and he just enjoys being around her. Devastated. So then Tammy eventually asks her, what does she want to do? Does she want to just bombard them, or does she want to meet up? So she's team meet up, because she said the Liza girl could have come to Tammy because she could have felt a certain kind of way, and she was like, this girl doesn't know me. Like, I don't know her. So let's talk about it and see what's really going on. It was a good decision because she's a little bit more calm in this situation. So let's see how that goes. Child, they go to pick Jessica up after she got off work, and this is the outfit she had on. Tammy said, you giving me bad B vibes. So they're on their way to meet Liza, and she's just getting off work. So all this can go down. Let's go. So child, Liza is coming down the steps. Jessica's waiting on her. She was like, I'm just coming here to let you know that I have been with Evan about a year. And she was like, Evan? And she mentioned the song. She was like, yeah. And she was like, we've been in places together before. She said, I'm sorry, I just don't know you. Because Evan had said that him and Liza, were not going to be in a relationship while they were recording together. And now she realizes that Evan has lied to her, and he has been in a relationship with this girl for a year who she did not even know. Liza is devastated. So then Tammy and Ken get out of the car because they're just talking, and she is very hurt. She was like, I did not know that he was in a relationship. We made a vow not to be in a relationship together, and I'm just hurt because I don't know about you, and I can't believe that this is happening. So, child, they get ready to go and see Evan. So, Liza is at the studio where they have agreed to go and meet with Evan. He's telling her about a song that he's written about how he loves her and he can't be with her and all this stuff. And Jessica is waiting outside to get ready to go in. But she's in the van listening to him profess his love for Liza. She can't with it. So at this point, she's hurt enough. And she is going into the studio. And once she gets there and he sees her there, the first thing out of his mouth is, oh, you know what? And then they get into it. So right here, Jessica is asking him, like, why didn't you let Liza know anything about me? Are you going to tell her who I am to you? Liza is looking at him because she really wants him to say that Jessica is lying. But he can't say that. And he is devastated. He was like, all these cameras, like, y'all really doing this to me right now? Absolutely, sir. You've been caught in the act. So Liza was looking at him like, why didn't you tell me you had a girlfriend? So then Tammy and Ken says, let's go in. So they walk in. Tammy tells him who she is, that he's been under surveillance. He was like, I see that. And he just literally is speechless. So at this moment, Tammy keeps talking to him, and she talks about her decoy that was sent in to talk to him. He drops his head and he says, oh my goodness, because she told him his exact words when he said that if there was one person that I would want to be with for the rest of my life, it's Liza. That was hurtful to Jessica. Then he tells Jessica and Liza that at this moment, he loves both of them. What do you want me to do? And Jessica was like, you need to stop acting like I don't exist and let people know that we are in a relationship. Like, he is devastated. Then Tammy takes him off to talk to him, of course. And Tammy lets him know that he's in an emotional relationship with Eliza. And he says that it's been hard since his mother has passed away, because she was his biggest supporter. And it's just been really hard for him. Then he lets Tammy know that his mother has been an addict his whole life. She asked him to come see her. He said no, and then she went and unalived herself. So that's a lot on Evan, a lot. So at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, Jessica left Evan and she is working on herself. It's your girl Millie Chan. Bye, y'all.